Sometimes music for TV shows is just music. But other times, there is so much more happening when you take the time to listen that it can actually start to change your perspective of what you're watching. That's what happened in episode 3 of season 2 of The Bad Batch, as it went in a new direction from the story arc of the first 2 episodes and actually began feeling like an episode of the Clone Wars, again as clones fought droids. What I loved about this though was that I actually felt confused about who I was rooting for at first, since I'm so used to wanting to see the droids be destroyed, but the music helped depict this as well. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
From the beginning of the episode, the music is designed to give us bad vibes about Desix. At first, I thought that this militaristic percussion and low note coming back over and over again was to reflect the Empire, but now I think that this was to give Desix a feeling of aggression right from the beginning. This will come back later on as well. As we begin to see what Crosshair has been up to, there's a complete lack of music and really much else in the way of sound as well. This reflects the stagnation of his environment and life now. We're meant to actually feel bad for him in this moment, at his sterile life that's devoid of friends or companions now. As he speaks with Rampart though, eerie drones enter, and while we're supposed to feel scared about this, I think it also shows life coming back to Crosshair as he's finally given a mission. As Commander Cody briefs the clone soldiers on the mission to Desix, the music reminds us of the Republic. This is subtle, but listen to the sound of the instruments. They're not threatening, but instead make us feel like these are the heroes.
The insurgents are expecting a diplomatic envoy. We'll catch them by surprise, wipe out the droids, and locate Governor Groton. Separatist insurgents, armed with a battalion of battle droids, have seized the city and taken Governor Groton hostage.
And last time we saw Cody, he was. This is accomplished through higher strings instead of lower haunting strings, and trumpets that create a call and response effect while having a lot of reverb placed on them so that they don't feel as in our face, formidable, or threatening. Those lower register instruments do enter later though as the droids shoot them down. This is similar to the music we heard at the very beginning of the episode as well, and again we're supposed to get the sense that the droid shooting down the clones is a bad thing. We end up wanting the Imperial clone troopers to survive because of the way the music directs our emotions. As the surviving clone troopers begin their infiltration, this actually kind of fun EDM style music enters underneath, commonly heard in the soundtracks of James Bond and other spy movies, again giving us a sense that these clones are being the heroes of this episode. More outward battle music enters as the clones continue their assault on Desix, but the music doesn't sound like the music of the Empire invading someone's homeworld that's claiming independence. It sounds like Republic clone troopers infiltrating a separatist world. The more fanfaric brass and upbeat rhythms are making us feel hopeful, not sad and distraught. Remember, these are supposed to be the bad guys now, but is it really that simple? The planing minor chords and this piercing piccolo that enter as the droids reform further gives us an eerie or bad feeling about them. The music gets more specific as the next battle unfolds. Kiner actually synchronizes these different sounds to connect with who we see on screen. Notice this moment where the more noble brass play as we look down on the clones, only to have the more eerie music enter as we move back to the tactical droid and Tawny Ames. As Cody and Crosshair reach the top of the tower, the discussion that unfolds between Cody and Tawny perfectly encapsulates the confusion that we've been meant to feel all episode. Who are the good guys anymore?
We are not the enemy. The Empire seeks to establish peace and order throughout the galaxies.
We were defending ourselves from a hostile occupation. Your forces are the only threat to my people.
I think it's easy to imagine yourself fighting for a just cause during wartime, no matter what side you're on. It's a survival skill in order to help you cope with anything that you have to do in order to achieve your side's goals, even if it goes against your moral beliefs.
Good soldiers follow orders.
We're soldiers. We do what needs to be done.
And my guess is that we're going to see this theme come back over and over again throughout this season as the clone inhibitor chips clearly begin to malfunction or lose their effectiveness, and they're left to question their own morals and those that they were originally designed to fight for versus what they are now being asked to do.
Rumors are more and more clones have been questioning the order.
The music at the end of this episode gives us an opportunity to reflect. There's not much dialogue as we watch Cody, Crosshair, and the few clones that are left in their unit depart. Instead, we're supposed to be making sense in our heads of who is a good guy and who is a bad guy anymore. The episode begins exactly as it began for Crosshair. He returns to the sterile stagnation of loneliness, left only with his thoughts and possibly growing regrets. Everyone he works with defects, leaving him. Is it them, or could it be him? I have no idea at this point whether Crosshair will eventually defect or if he will remain with the Empire, but Filoni and Kiner have done it again. They've taken a cartoon series and given us a heavy-handed dose of the reality of war. Star Wars is showing us in perhaps the best way yet that good and evil, right and wrong, just and unjust, these are just words, and that everything that's done in war can be considered to be either side. Everyone in these stories is a hero or a villain from a certain point of view. And music and art are one of the strongest tools or weapons that any faction can use to help twist the emotions and beliefs of people towards them. That's what happened in episode 3. Kevin Kiner got us to root for the Empire and believe they were heroes. After 45 years of watching them destroy, kill, and oppress, we just rooted for Imperial troops. All because of how the music sounded. So, next time you are certain of your beliefs, turn off the music. Turn off all of the noise in the world and really think.
This new empire. Are we making the galaxy better? You know what makes us different from battle droids? We make our own decisions, our own choices, and we have to live with them too.
But let me know what you think. Did you find yourself being tricked as well? What do you think the fate of Crosshair will be? And what are your thoughts on this series so far? Tell me in the comments below and let me know if I've missed anything. Consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.